Hello everybody, it's the Gaming Legend here, and today we're going to be talking about how the Brawlhalla community is under siege by PCMag. They seem to write reviews and all that about games that they play. However, the one they made on Brawlhalla is completely untrue, and I'm 99% sure biased. So, basically, it started out kind of alright. They just kind of called it a Smash clone, like most people do. But they just proceeded to compare it to Smash Bros. The entire time, which it's its own entity. It's nothing close to Smash Bros. And then they started just saying false statements, which made me believe they didn't even play the game in the first place. So we're gonna tear this argument apart piece by piece. But rather than talking about it, let's get right into the video. This first argument isn't that bad, as it's just comparing it to Smash Bros, which is fine as they're in the same genre. However, they compare it a bit too much to the point where they don't actually focus on Brawlhalla as a separate entity, but as a sort of sequel to Smash. But here we have the first passage, which isn't too bad, except for a couple sentences. The first one is, it's tempting to view Smash Bros as one of a kind, but other games try to capture the same blend of platform and fighting, which is its opening pretty much already, calling it a clone, which isn't the main problem. The main problem is the sentence, Switch owners should stick to Smash as it doesn't lock most of its content behind paywalls, which is the start of a paywall argument. I'll get into the second part of this video. But it mainly states that the game's fighting is unpolished, which isn't exactly true. It is more twitchy and difficult than Smash, but it is still polished. The game is more read heavy than Smash is due to no grabbing or shielding, which I think makes it more enjoyable, as well as making it faster paced, which gives the game a completely different meta than Smash Bros. The next passage in the Smash clone argument is that it could use more depth, particularly making characters feel more distinct. However, that's kind of the main point of Brawlhalla. All the characters are very balanced. Some weapons are obviously better than others, that's just how it'll be. However, you can do well with all characters. This is why you can't really compare Brawlhalla to Smash Bros, because Brawlhalla is mainly competitive based and makes all the characters very similar, just so that they are all viable. Every character can be used. But in Smash Bros, it's mainly focused on the party game side of it, not really the competitive, which is why the characters are obvious high tiers, obvious low tiers, and characters that just can't be played, such as Little Mac. But that's basically the end for the Smash clone argument. It's not very well thought out, clearly. They're not the same game. They're very different. If you spend enough time playing each, you'll know that. But yeah, let's get into the next segment, the paywall. Now, I started out this video very light, very easy, gave him the benefit of the doubt, but also debunked his statements. However, this paywall argument is absolutely ridiculous, and I will be ripping it to shreds. Alright, first to start this off, it has pros and cons for Brawlhalla, which is the pros, fresh take on platform fighters, large cast of characters that are all original, and crossplay between all platforms. The first con is that most content is locked behind paywalls. This argument makes no sense to me. I don't know what game he's playing to find that out. But the only thing you can really pay for are skins, which grant you no advantage, and legends, which you can get for $20, or you can unlock them on your own. You don't have to buy them like you do in, let's say, Smash Bros, the game he says is so much better, which is already $60 and has 2 fighter passes that are $25 each, which is $110. Just throwing that out there. Now, he also says the stages are boring, basically because they are all competitive based. Pretty much all of them are legal, except a couple. They get rid of some. Obviously, like 2v2s and free-for-alls, you can't do those in 1v1s. But he also says that characters are hard to distinguish in battle, which, as you can see in the background, you can add a arrow above your character, which makes it so much easier. And also, there's colors, which are yellow and purple in this sense, that make it easy to tell who you are. You probably played, I don't know, maybe free-for-all or 2v2s and couldn't see where he was at and wrote an article complaining about it. Well, if you're a Brawlhalla fan, this next part's gonna really get you angry. It's about everyone is here for a price, which is obviously the Smash Ultimate tagline, everyone is here. But it says, unfortunately, you will have to spend money either as one-off purchases or as part of a Battle Pass subscription to unlock the bulk of Brawlhalla's content. No. Just no. The Battle Pass in Brawlhalla is completely cosmetic, and it's only $10. There's no, like, character buffs in the Battle Pass. You don't get the characters in the Battle Pass. you don't get anything. It's cosmetics. I mean, sure, that'll be worth it if you're into the game, but if you're not, there's not really a purpose. But it's just kind of ridiculous how he's like comparing it so much to Smash Bros. Yet at the same time, Smash Bros is doing this more than Brawlhalla, because Smash Bros is a $60 game. Let me say, which it doesn't even give you all the characters for $60. You have to spend $25 on a pass, and then another $25 on another pass to get all the characters, when you can get all the characters for free in Brawlhalla. So yeah, that's the end of that statement. It's just completely, I know I said this a lot, but it's completely ridiculous. It's like he basically didn't play the game. I was actually looking up some of this stuff, and I always saw a conversation on Twitter about it. And these people were took a screenshot from one of the screenshots in game, and the guy appears to be level 1 or 4. He actually blurred out his level so people couldn't tell, and it looked like 1. It genuinely looked like 1. Someone thought it was 4, so I thought I'd throw that in there, but it's most likely 1. You can just tell by looking at it. Alright, and for the final argument of the video, what just popped up on screen. It says, Brawlhalla makes for a fun and worthy side tournament. It's just too bad you'll spend all your winnings unlocking its full potential. Well, Sandstorm won $20,000 in a tournament, and you don't need to spend any money on Brawlhalla to unlock anything except skins. I'm pretty sure you can unlock every single skin in the game for yeah, you can definitely unlock every skin in the game for $20,000. And skins don't really matter. Like, they'll look cool, yeah, but they don't actually matter. Okay. I didn't have a script or anything for this video, but this just blows my mind how, I guess, unaware he is of how Brawlhalla actually works. Like, there's genuinely like no connection. Like, everything he's saying doesn't fit, or not everything, but everything I showed up, which is a good chunk of the article. I showed a good chunk of the article right now, and it just makes no sense. It's ridiculous. But yeah, let's get into community reactions. I went on Twitter. I messaged a couple people in the Brawlhalla community, hoping to get some tweets. I also just screenshotted some, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, for our final segment of the video, we're going to be looking at the community's reaction to this article, because people were upset. Let me just say that. I attempted to message a couple larger creators on Twitter. I got one, and then but the rest are just random tweets that they actually posted about it, because it's kind of a big thing in the community. It's not huge, but it's definitely getting a lot of attention. So yeah, let's get right into it. First person I got who I actually messaged and he replied is Crocky, who said, I think it's not a good review. It is very clear he didn't play the game very much, which you could obviously tell from the thing. It's blatantly obvious. He didn't know about the mechanics like wall slip. I didn't bring that up in this video because it wasn't really that relevant, but he didn't know what wall slip was, which is kind of a big thing. He doesn't mention the best game mode 2v2. I actually do enjoy 2v2s. They're very fun. I played a lot with Charles. If you've seen my streams, you know who Charles is. And he wrote the review without playing the game very much. I completely agree with everything that he just said. It's like he didn't play the game. It's honestly ridiculous. He completely ignored 2v2s. I actually don't know which game mode he played. Probably free-for-all, because it says recommended game mode. But obviously not very many games, because there's a screenshot going around of him trying to hide his account level, which looked like 1. So that's just ridiculous. Alright, for the next response, we got Schwerpy, who put it simply, nice review, PCMag, with a bunch of question marks, percent signs, and just a bunch of random stuff. Because he's basically pointing out the pros and cons list that I showed earlier, which makes no sense. He's mainly circling characters are hard to distinguish, because it makes no sense. If you even look in the background, just the colors alone make it easy. You can also add the thing, like I said before, add the arrow and your name, which I don't get it. It doesn't make much sense to me. But yeah, let's get into the last reaction. Alright, for our last reaction of the video, it is by Matt Woomer, who said, "Okay, now I'm salty. Every legend, map, game mode, and feature is free. How is that less generous than $50? I know I should be happy for the good review, but come on, most Brawlhalla players play 100+ hours before buying anything. Hashtag free-to-play problems at Jordan W. Minor." This is amazing. This is a really good kind of evidence-based reasoning, because obviously he shows his opinion in the beginning. He says, how is this more generous than this? Because technically that's your opinion, whatever. But then he states that most Brawlhalla players play 100+ hours before they buy anything, which you have to assume is true. I mean, there's probably something online about it that I haven't heard of, but he is one of the Brawlhalla devs. He knows, like, he knows his stuff. So it's kind of crazy that this one article got so much attention because of how bad it is. Like, it's so biased towards Smash Bros. It's almost like this is sort of a joke review just to make things in the same genre look bad. It's genuinely insane, because I feel like they should have got someone who is not as into Smash Bros. Because as he's Jordan, that's who wrote the article, as he stated in his opening, he's an avid Smash Bros. Player, and I don't really think he gave the game a try, or that much, clearly, because he didn't really understand what's happening. And most of his criticisms are also things that Smash Bros. Does, which makes me think maybe he doesn't even play Smash. I don't know, but that's just my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everyone whose tweets I used in this video. If some of you see this, like Shorpy or Matt Woomy, and you don't want me to use it, to use the tweet, let me know. I'll remove it. No problems. But yeah, a huge thank you to Crocky, who responded to me and actually gave me a very good response. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.